our dear media-friendly President of the Senate, it gives us so much joy in the Senate press corps to begin the new year celebrating a great and selfless patriot like you. Your birthday is indeed worth celebrating because you live your life in the service of our nation and humanity, making us very proud to identify with you. Wishing you many happy returns of the day in good health and blossoming political career driven by selfless service to Nigeria and Nigerians. Happy birthday, sir, with best wishes from the Senate Press Corps, the National Assembly, Abuja.
Our country, like we all know, is going through a trying period. 2015, this administration came into office, having been voted by Nigerians. There was so much effort to restore the security situation, especially then in the Northeast, which was under the control of Boko Haram at that time, or so much influence by Boko Haram. And of course, a year and a half after, the situation in the Northeast improved. But we have other challenges that cropped up, especially in the Northwest, North Central, and some parts of the Southwest, and of course, recently, the Southeast. This means that our security and our security agencies and armed forces have to be at their best. That requires that political leaders play their own part of ensuring that our security agencies and armed forces can fight this fight that we have to fight. Our armed forces have been doing their best. I always say this. We are not able to give them everything they need to fight on our behalf. Yet, they fight. I take this opportunity to commend our armed forces and other security agencies. But we are going to continue to insist for better performance by our armed forces. In the National Assembly, we have decidedly given our commitment to ensuring that we provide resources to our armed forces for them to continue to fight until we achieve the kind of security for our people, for their lives and property. Today, the security situation still begs for more attention. We'll give a lot of attention to the security situation. We have appropriated about $1 trillion for our security agencies and armed forces. Now, it is for members of the National Assembly to ensure that the procurement process by the armed forces are transparent and everybody there is accountable. And of course, we should do oversight as much as possible on the welfare of our soldiers, of our security personnel. They need to continuously be motivated. We still have a huge responsibility. And in fact, it's something that we wanted to do last year, but because of the COVID pandemic, we couldn't do so. This year, by the grace of God, we are going to resuscitate that plan, and that plan is to keep and maintain in focus revenue generation, collection, and remittance. Our revenue to GDP ratio is very low, and everybody will tell you, the economist will tell you Nigeria's problem is not debt, but revenue. So if that is the case, it means those of us in government must focus on dealing with the challenges of revenue generation, revenue collection, and remittance. So this year, we are going to have engagements with the revenue generating agencies, NPA, customs, FRS, and so on and so forth, on a quarterly basis. They have their targets set for them, and we want them to come and brief us on their performance every quarter, every 3 months. We hope to start the first meeting, which is an exploratory kind of meeting, with them either this month or early February. So we want to see how we can make positive difference in the area of revenue generation. Nobody likes taking loans, borrowing, or accumulating debt. Nobody. Whether as an individual, as a family, as a community, or as a country. But what can you do when you are not able to generate enough? We are concerned, in fact, we are as concerned as anybody else about our level of borrowing. Even though we have not saturated, but if we can do better, why not reduce? And the best way to reduce is to get more revenues from especially independent sources.